Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like... Enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beef? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to...
I did. How
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really...
good. You seem to understand that when beasts, some provide us with magically imbued materials. Which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well,
Yes, Professor.
stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The ministry?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't... Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed. Be on the lookout for... Meanwhile, I also encourage you to...
Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's...
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decide.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you...
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her. Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I think the poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe. Oh, very well. I should be going, but we'll speak.
Revelio. 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 Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, first, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was... In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or
Revelio.
shapeshifter, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes.
Revelio.
Terrifying.
Accio.
To see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience.
Revelio.
Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is. You, however, have seen... I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply... In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so,
I'd be glad to help you.
Oh, I knew I could count on... First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in?
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. And I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom, and the other...
Aloha, Mora.
Neutral play.
done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and history would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Oh hell, anyway.
Levioso.
in the hospital room on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well,
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw?
Ravenclaw would not have been that.
Revelio.
I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules. It's a magician.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable but that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade. I am determined with your help to...
It's definitely intriguing.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Интересно. Я вот не помню, типа... Турки. Или... Типа, да, учтет. Давай. Как это сделать? Так, что еще есть?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank...
Sirona, please. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble.
I am too.
Yes, Lodgok.
It seems as though you were on good terms.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student. Well, he was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. Which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. When?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our...
It is.
You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in...
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Accio.
Good to see you. I remember you.
Revelio. You too, Amit. Accio.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with...
No, actually, I wanted to...
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You...
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to.
Let's say I did know. Why should...
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to...
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I... Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's...
Revelio. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Confringo!
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you...
It all seems clear.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious. Lumos. Revelio. Merlin's beard. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Confringo! Lumos. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. They're certainly persistent. Depulso. Revelio. Glacius. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Lumos. This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. I need to get that platform closer. But how? Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Perhaps Accio would help. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Down I go. No other way. Depulso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. It's sealed shut from the other side. Oh. Oh! Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio. Lumos. Devolso. This looks even more complex. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Glacius. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Whoa. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Whoa. I need to bring moths to the door. Depulso! Lumos! Depulso! Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso.
Так.
Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Better show this to Lodgok. Revelio! I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself. I saw one of their campsites not far from here.
I'll head there now.
Get to that helmet before Rookwood does. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Revelio.
I'm just warming up.
Glacier.
Knew you were still hanging about.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Aha! Back for more.
Glaciers.
Miss Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Careful now. That's fine.
Defender!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo!
Expulso! That's mine!
Glacius!
Metal you Expulso! Rolling away, are you?
Depulso!
Expulso!
Levioso!
What are your
Confringo!
thoughts on
Expelliarmus! Defendo! Protego! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Depulso! Glacius! Confringo!
You will pay for your deeds.
Expelliarmus!
You plan
Defender!
You're no match for me. You've made a grave mistake.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The edge...
It looks stunning, Lodgok.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for...
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of...
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract...
His search?
We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Depulso. Yes. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Glacius. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Levioso. Confringo. Not my fault you're a deadly... Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo.
I've always said that travel broadens...
Revelio.
That was it? Half a bottle.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. What do we have here? A demigod.
Neutral.
knowledgeable. I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor.
Very well done. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception, based upon the knowledge that one's present...
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out, but this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. And if that performance is any omen of what your future... Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell? Dummy.
Capolso! Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Levioso! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.